play to win the game.
Yes, yes, yes. Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live, Wednesday night edition. And here we are. We are ready to bring you a great loaded NBA show. Sneed's not going to be with us tonight. He's got some stuff to do. Transformer will be joining us shortly. So until then, it's just me. But you all know how I do. I hold it down, man. So we got a great show planned for you tonight. As you can see by the rundown, we are going to talk. The 76ers are still alive in the playoffs after a monster game by Joel Embiid last night. Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs absolutely dominated to end their series 4-1. Is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander the presumptive back-to-back MVP, the best player in the world? And, of course, we're going to discuss the NBA's new initiatives to counter tanking. I'm not sure I really like what they're doing, but we will see what happens. But we'll talk about all of that as the show goes on. But before we do that, you know what time it is. Got to give a shout out to the channel members, all the people who help to continue to make this thing go. Coach T, #1 channel member, aka Laker Nation, always Laker Nation. What's good, bro? It's not that serious. What's happening? Chief Sid Bubba, shout out to you. Appreciate all that you've done for our great nation. Appreciate all that you do for this channel. And shout out to the boys from Annapolis. Order Arms. Baltimore Bruce was good. Steve, king of the chat. Nino was popping. Sneed got what you need. Our #1 contributor. Main man Micah. D-Ross 881. And of course, Red Wolf 31. So appreciate all you guys. So you know what time it is, man. You know what you need to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you are sharing this show with other people in your area, other people you talk to that talk sports. All right. So let's go. From there, we will get right to it. Let's let's start with some quick hits. And, you know, as I like to do when the guys aren't here to kind of give them time to get in, what I'll do is I'll go over my quick hits, talk about it, give you guys my thoughts on that. And then from there, I'll open up the phone lines, excuse me, and take a couple of calls. All right. So interesting thing that I heard today. First quick hit. The NBA has put out some interesting information. And of course, they're going to make sure they put this out, right? Because it's positive and it bigs up the league. If it wasn't so great, you'd probably have a much more difficult time finding this information. But that's kind of how things go, right? Anyway, the NBA has put out the information that this year it has reached its highest playoff viewership in the past 26 years. So shout out to the NBA for that. Good numbers. So what we're seeing is they are doing great ratings thus far, and you always want to see that. Let's see, what are their numbers that they have? So they're saying through the first 10 games of the playoffs and the first 10 games of the playoffs, they have the highest viewership ratings in 26 years, and the opening Sunday of the playoff season, they hit a 15-year high in average viewers. And they're also saying that the full 2025 postseason averaged 6.12 million viewers per game, which is up 10% from last year. So all that's great. But now, with that comes some questions, right? Here's my first question. 26 years ago was the year 2000, right? That was what? Shaq and Kobe Lakers were winning the championship in that year, purely dominant team. So I guess the question I would ask is, first, how many people were in America 26 years ago versus today? And the reason I ask that is, obviously, when you start counting ratings, you don't count the ratings from Canada. You don't get to count the ratings from overseas. We know China is the largest consumer of NBA basketball in the world. Europe is a mega consumer as well now. You're getting a lot of consumption in Africa also. But our ratings metrics that they use come from the American television market, right? American television and streaming market, I should say. Now, with all of that, the question now gets back to, as I said, how many people were in the United States in the year 2000? I can answer that question for you because, contrary to popular belief, I don't just turn on the camera and start talking. I do the research. I do the work. All right. So 26 years ago, the population of the United States of America was about 281.5 million people. That's a lot of people. Today, the population of the United States of America, according to the census, is about 342.5 million people. That's a ton of people also. Now, That is an increase in about a quarter century of roughly 61 million people. Why am I asking that question? Because 26 years ago, there were way less people in the world and there were way less people in the United States of America. Okay. So when you look at that, you say there's an increase of about 61 million people. That means, rationally speaking, not only are there just more people in the world and more people in the United States, there's also more people who are sports fans, more people available to watch the NBA. 20 years ago, was there social media? No. 20 years ago, the internet was in its infancy, right? 26 years ago, there was no streaming. You weren't able to watch games online. You weren't able to watch games on a phone. You weren't able to watch games on a tablet or a laptop, right? Those things were all very rudimentary devices. Matter of fact, I don't think there were tablets 26 years ago. Laptops were pretty basic. Phones were pretty basic. 26 years ago, what was it, like the Sidekick 2 was out? They were just now starting to really get smartphones with the Palm Pilot OS they were using and all those things, right? And you couldn't stream content on those devices. You could look stuff up. You could send emails. That was like the biggest thing, right? You could send emails, and texting was now, starting to become a thing, and IMs, but there was no streaming. Okay, cool. So I say that to say all these different ways of consuming the NBA did not exist. So for the NBA to come now and say, well, we're having our greatest viewership in 26 years, what does that really say? That doesn't say that much. And so this is where I always push back when I talk about, even though the NBA at times can be very, very good in the modern era, it's not as good as it used to be, and it's not as popular as it used to be, right? And so, for instance, when we go back and we look at the NBA's absolute peak height, when was that? During the Chicago Bulls championship runs, right? The most watched game in NBA history is what? Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals, when Michael Jordan hits the shot to win the game, holds his hand up there, holds the pose, right? And wins his 6th championship in 8 years. And so, again, much less people, much less ways to watch, but yet people back then were still watching more than they are now. Does that mean the game is not good now? No, that's not what that means. It just means it's not as good now as it was then, no matter what people want to think. It's not more popular now than it was then, no matter what people want to think. And so I just thought that was interesting that the NBA is giving you that, right? Because what the NBA is counting now, not only do they count, they count the TV, they count what's called out of home viewing, when people go to sports bars and things like that, watch parties and those things. They count all that. They count when people watch on their phones. They count when people watch on tablets, laptops, all those different things. And yet still, with more people and more ways to watch, the NBA cannot catch up in viewership with 1998. So shout out to the league for having the most playoff viewership since in the last 26 years. That's cool, but still not the same. So that's quick hit number one. I just thought that was interesting. And I'm sure some people are going to say, oh, you just a hater. Oh, you stuck in the wax museum. But the facts are the facts. And it doesn't matter how you feel. What matters is what the truth is. So there's that. I would give a little pushback with better bootlegging. When you get on, you got to explain that to me. I'm not following that, Transformer. But what up, my brother? How you doing? Yeah, when you get on the show, definitely want to hear that. So we'll hold that up for you. Okay. What was my second quick hit? I just had it and I forgot it that fast. Pardon me. Give me a second, y'all. Forgot to write it down. Second quick hit. So I'll just, here we go. Yes. So this was interesting. As we know, ESPN put out an in-depth interview that reporter Dave McMenamin did with LeBron James, where they discussed a myriad of topics, et cetera, et cetera. And we saw, shout out Charles from Dreamers Pro. He did a couple of episodes today talking about different aspects of that. Paul from the basketball show, he covered that some, so there's going to be a lot of people, I think, in the independent content creator space and in the mainstream media covering different aspects of the commentary LeBron made in that interview, right? So that was cool. So this is one that, shout out Baltimore Bruce, he wanted me to bring up because I don't know, he thought it proved something or something to that effect. But I'm going to play this clip from Michael Wilbon. He was on First Take, and this was interesting. This had to do with the general discussion that they were having. So I'm going to play this clip, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on it. Yeah.
Of Boston that final time when he lost to the Celtics. And I remember having a conversation with Michael, who said, hey, take it easy. When you talk about this tomorrow, take it easy on this kid, and here's why. And Michael had a list of reasons of things that he really liked about LeBron James. He didn't have to do that, but he understood what was going to go on publicly because he'd been on the other end of that early in his career.
So Michael Wilbon says that after LeBron and Cleveland lost to the Celtics in 2010, which I was going to say prompted the decision, but it really didn't, because we know that LeBron was always looking to duck competition from even the beginning of his career. And no, that's not me hating. Carmelo Anthony, his fellow Banana Boat buddy, said it on his podcast, so you can go back and look for that. Carmelo said that LeBron was talking about teaming up from the time that they were rookies. So no, that's not me hating. That is a fact, that he was always trying to duck competition from the very beginning. So he's just not built the same. As great a player as he's been, as great a career as he's had, clearly he's not built the same. But that's fine. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. The point is, that's Michael Wilbon, and he's talking about, he's talking about Michael Jordan following that loss, which precipitated the departure from Cleveland of LeBron to Miami in 2010. And Michael Jordan apparently told Michael Wilbon, and this is according to Michael Wilbon, we don't have any reason to doubt the veracity of what he's saying. He told him, hey, when you talk about this tomorrow, go easy on the kid. He's got a number of reasons, a number of things he likes about him. Now, this was interesting to me, right? So one, let me say this, and I'm calling you out, Baltimore Bruce. I find it very interesting that you'd send me this and you would want me to make a point of discussing this when you are one of the main people that consistently gets on this show and gets in the comments and whatnot, talking about what a bad guy Michael Jordan is. But now that it fits the narrative for your king, you want me to come on here and big that commentary up. But that's cool. Let me get my thoughts on it, right? So it's easy for Michael Jordan to play gracious and say, hey, go easy on the kid, right? Why? Because Michael Jordan is sitting in a spot, still is, where he's widely considered the greatest basketball player of all time. Michael Jordan is sitting in a spot where he is 6-0, has never lost on the championship stage, right? Matter of fact, he's never lost on a championship stage in his entire basketball life, which is crazy, right? So he's got the benefit of that. So he can he's got the high ground to say, hey, take it easy on the kid, right? He can do that. It looks good, right? Also, to Wilbon's point, Michael Jordan knows how it felt early in his career to continue to lose, right? 86, he butts up against the future world champion Celtics, who many believe are the greatest team of all time. The Celtics, I think, were 50-1 at home that season, which is absolutely incredible. Nobody's come close to that yet. But regardless, that team is one of the greatest of all time. I think it had 5 Hall of Famers on it. So really outstanding team. They swept Michael Jordan out of the playoffs. And then, there were multiple years following that where I want to say 87, 88, 89, where Michael Jordan and the Bulls, they kept getting closer, but they kept getting beaten by the Pistons, who were at the top of the East. So that was happening. And at the time, people were saying, people in the mainstream sports media were saying that Michael Jordan is a great individual player, but he's not a winner, and he's never going to be a guy who wins championships. He doesn't make his teammates better. He's not like Magic. He's not like Bird. So I find it interesting that Michael Jordan's going to say, take it easy on the kid, when, the kid had a tough time early in his career, when nobody took it easy on him. All he could do was go in the gym, get stronger, get better, come back, keep climbing the mountain, not running team up, not shirk competition, but get better and help his teammates get better, slay the dragon, climb the mountain, become the champion, and then keep anyone from taking that from him. LeBron didn't do that. So it's really interesting to me that Michael Jordan would say that, right? Take it easy on the kid. I thought that was very interesting. So, two varying perspectives. One for me is that it's real easy for Michael Jordan in that situation to be magnanimous about it. on the flip side, I think that I'm not sure why Michael Jordan would have said take it easy on him when nobody took it easy on him. He just had to toughen up and go get better. So that was weird to me. But I thought it was cool that Wilbon shared that little nugget with everybody about what Michael Jordan said. And so I guess it destroys Bruce's narrative that Mike is just this terrible guy. But see what it is, like Bruce and so many other LeBron fans, it's not that Mike is a bad guy or anything like that. It's plainly about they know that LeBron cannot stand up to Mike. His body of work does not stand up. So all they can do is try to break down Michael Jordan. That's all that is. We know what that is. But, it's all good. Let's take a second look at this comment in the chat. Ed Dog says, what sounds more egregious is Mad Dog Chris Russo mentioning Donovan Mitchell and James Harden overrated when James Harden is top 10 scoring all time and assists. So, Ed Dog, see, you're not very good, bro, with analogies and comparisons. The reason that he's talking about Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, because at the time, James Harden was, one of the top shooting guards / point guards in, I guess we'll call him a combo guard in the league, right? Donovan Mitchell is one of the top combo guards in the league. And by the way, Donovan Mitchell's a better defender as well, but not the point, right? So if you are that, and you are such an elite regular season player, but then you never get it done come postseason, well, yes, there's the analogy, right? They are similar in play style, similar in size and everything. And both of them are elite regular season players and not good postseason players. So it's far from egregious for Mad Dog Russo to mention Donovan Mitchell and James Harden in the same sentence. Now, also, James Harden is top 10 in scoring all time and assists, right? Okay. I'm not going to check you on the assist numbers because I don't know for sure, but I do know he's top 10 in scoring. How long has James Harden been in the league? What, 16, 17 years now, right? A lot longer than Donovan Mitchell. How are you comparing James Harden's totals and Donovan Mitchell's totals? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me when one has played considerably longer than the other. Come on, man. Stop it. But let's do this. I would like to open up the phone lines here, and I want to take a couple of calls on the things that I talked about, right, on my 2 quick hits. So first, let's just to give you a reminder, quick hit number 1, the NBA is lauding the fact that they have the highest playoff viewership in the past 26 years, but yet with way more people, which i.e. means way more fans and way more ways to view, the viewership still can't match what Michael Jordan and the Bulls were doing in the 90s. So that's one. And number 2 was Michael Jordan and his commentary on LeBron James and, him telling Wilbon, take it easy on this kid when you talk about tomorrow, following the loss to the Celtics in 2010, which precipitated LeBron's movement to Miami. Let's see. Ed Dog says, he brought it up, sir, so he put the 2 in the set. Yes, I know that, Ed Dog. What I'm saying is, for whatever reason, you don't understand why he made the comparison. That is my point. I'm not sure why you're having such difficulty figuring that out, other than I know you like James Harden. Man, do I need to make some Harden knee pads for you too? Man, listen, you really have to do a better job of understanding the assignment, right? You let your feelings get involved too much. Don't do that. All right. Quick note, the Pistons are up 66-60 at halftime. Looks like they're going to probably get back in this game here, but Banchero's playing well. I was watching the game before I got on with you guys. Cade Cunningham, man, he clearly came out to get busy and to make a point this year. Not this year, this game, and hopefully not to allow his team to go home early, which would be the biggest upset of the playoffs thus far. All right, Ed Dog says, okay, that's it. All right, well, I'm here, man. The number's on the screen. You know what the number is. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. I would love to hear from you guys on the quick hits. If not, we'll wait another minute or two, then we'll go ahead and get into the main topics. Ed Dog, how can I help you, sir?
Okay, sir. First and foremost, let me be respectful.
Yeah, you do that. Hello.
Okay, we're going to knock this crap off you're going to stop using the sign language on me. God rest the dead, and you know who I'm talking about. Okay. And I also like Donovan Mitchell, too, as well. Okay. What I am saying to you, sir, how can you be an overrated player if I think, check and make sure, Bruce, because I think he is top 10 in assists. I know he's top 10 in scoring. Donovan Mitchell, yes, he came into the league late. However, Donovan Mitchell did have his mishaps as well as James Harden in the playoffs. I get it. But when it comes to James Harden, I don't understand that part. Help me out with that, sir. Is it because of his playoff success? He always choking Game 7?
Yes, his lack of playoff success. By the way, James Harden is not top 10 in assists all time.
Where he's at now?
I don't know. I just looked up the top 10. He's not there.
Okay, but he will probably finish when his career is over with. He's going to finish in the top 10 assists.
I got a question for you, dog, real quick. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
No, my question is, for all these guys that are playing 1,000 years and racking up numbers, does that mean anything to you? No, seriously. Like, this is called, oh man, I can't remember. But the point is, when you play a very long time and you rack up numbers, is that the same as guys who do a lot in less time?
Okay, give me an example like with Kareem. How long you been in the league before, because he's been number one in scoring.
Right.
How long?
So Kareem played 20 years, but the difference is Kareem, hold on. Yeah, there is a difference. So Kareem retired in 1989, but he broke the scoring record in like 84. Yes.
Bruce, hold on. Hey, I'm going to catch you back, bro. Got to catch you back.
Uh-huh. All right. So to answer Ed Dog's question, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played 20 years, but he broke the scoring record. I think he broke the scoring record in like year 15. So it didn't take him nearly as long as it took the other guy to break the scoring record. So this is kind of the thing that we're talking about, right? Is that when you play forever and you rack up all these numbers, yeah, that's cool. And it sure, it speaks to what you do in terms of staying in shape and staying healthy. Now, that also we can look at and take with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, when the game is much less physical, it makes it easier for you to stay around longer. Am I right? But Nino, what's good, man?
What's good, bro?
All right.
Hey, I think the thing that you missing with brother in the years he played, right?
Uh-huh.
I know you ain't missing it, but this the thing we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
It took him 20 years, 20 plus years to pass Kareem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a fact. I don't dispute that.
Sure.
Now, how many more assists is he ahead than everybody else on that scoring list?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we come in and say he was passing unlike any other passers and scorer in the league. Is that not a fact? Can we not say that's a fact?
It is and it's not, right? And the reason why, for instance, people say, oh, LeBron's such an elite passer, and to an extent he is, right? So LeBron averages what, 7.2 assists for his career, right? Let's see. I'll tell you in a second. Right? He does, right?
Right.
LeBron James.
I think
I think we're right about there. I'm pulling it up. Geez, that's a lot of. It's funny when you look up LeBron's stats and like you trying to get to the bottom to get the averages. It's like, damn, that dude played a long time.
Yeah, he did. Now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a fact.
Oh, for sure. Okay, hold on. Stats. Where's the assist column? There we go. Okay. So LeBron James averages 7.4 assists per game for his career, right? And that is really, really, really good, especially for a guy who's a big-time scorer like he is, right? So no question there. But let's just say this. So Larry Bird, who played with a Hall of Fame point guard most of his career, averaged one less assist per game for his career than LeBron did. But he only played 12 years versus 23. So do you see what I'm saying in terms of playing a long time and the numbers adding up? Like this is.
But Bird had a LeBron type of game except for the shot. Bird was a sniper. But
Mm-hmm.
what we saying is, are you saying we holding it against him? Because that's a fact that you're making now.
Well,
The Bird had the capability to, his body wasn't like Bron's and Jordan's and Kobe's and Kareem. He had that other kind of body,
For sure. Well, yeah. So that's what we got, and also we also got to look at it and be honest about the fact that the game being so much more physical back then lent to guys not usually playing that long, right? No matter how hard they worked, like it was just, there was a physical inability to play that long. And so it is what it is. And I'm like, that doesn't mean that what LeBron has done is not phenomenal. It's just, we got to take it with a grain of salt. All these dudes playing 1,000 years today and putting up these numbers, like, we got to look at it comparably.
We got to say this too now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We know that our guy MJ was doing a lot of extra on the side. We know that
for sure.
Wilt was doing a lot of extra. The guys that had now you can attest to this.
Yes,
You've been around. Uncles and great uncles. They were built different. They just did extra stuff, but they didn't have the technology,
right?
And to know, like, man, I see Jordan probably could have played 25 years because Jordan was a freak. He was the first freak.
Right.
So you supposed to look at Jordan and say, man, what if he didn't just drink and smoke cigars?
Right.
Now, why the other guys not doing it? Why they not looking at Bron and Kobe and Jordan and saying, man, they making extra money now. Why they not doing that? I don't know. They not taking care of it. But on the Mike Wilbon part, the article, that's what maybe I've been trying to say, Bruce, that if Stephen A. and them got the journal, I know you hold that dear to your heart because you real professional. You know how to get professional with that. You in there with them. But if MJ would have came out and said that himself when he speaks, I think it would have been way different. Stephen A. and them going for the money.
Right.
But when Skip started that stuff, Stephen A. and them, I don't even know if they had the power over Skip to do that. But if Skip wouldn't have stopped, because we know Skip's stubborn.
Right.
But the rest of them wouldn't have followed suit for the money. And I think that's where it got off track. If people like you was in there, that whole different more, I think it's the military, because ain't none of us got, I ain't gonna say none of us got it, but you got a different set of more. I thought you're a little different. I don't about the military, but most of us going for the money, Bruce. Most of us going for that cash.
No, I get it. I get it. What I say about that is so funny. I always talk to my other homeboy, and he's like, man, look, if he said, let's just say Clutch called you up and said, look, you got to switch, but it will get you $10 million.
We switching, bro.
I'm not. You know why?
You different. You different.
Well, listen, I look at it very simply, right? I got to stand by what I say and what I believe. But even more so than that, I never had $10 million, so I can't miss it. Would it be nice to get 10 mil? Yeah. But then also, think about this. If all of a sudden I got on the Format podcast and I'm glazing LeBron at every turn, would y'all believe in what I'm saying? You'd be like, who the hell is this guy?
We'd be up team. Be your team.
Right.
We can take a vote. Let's leave the chance for them to take a vote. We gotta take a vote on this.
Right. But y'all wouldn't respect what I'm saying because you would know that it's phony, right?
You was about.
Yeah, exactly. You would know, like, Clutch got to him, right? So, that's what would $10 million be nice? Of course. But
you get different, Bruce. You get different. They call, I tell you what, MJ called me and just sent me the shoes, like he seen his clients. I'll be switching. I switch today.
I hear you, Nino.
But I'm cool thing, Bruce. Hey, and one more last thing.
Yeah.
And I think you've been saying this. Hey,
Sure.
You've been right a little bit. Like, I ain't a lot, a little bit.
Okay.
Would Embiid be the best big if he was healthy in the day? And I'm gonna get out here you talk about this.
Yeah, my goodness. Yes.
You've been hitting on this, and I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Bruce been saying.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, but we'll definitely get to that on the next topic because
man, I'm too
it hurt me, Nino.
I know you can put it on. Yep. All right, Bruce.
No doubt, brother. Thanks for the call, man.
All
right. Yeah, that's a good call from my guy Nino, man. Nino always got good stuff, man. He'd text me on the side ask me, hey, what you think about this? What you think about that? We'd be talking, I like it. Appreciate the support always. Okay. Well, that's it for quick hits. So let's go ahead and let's get started on these main topics. And I'm gonna get to the one right now that's kind of painful to my heart. And you can see there from the thumbnail, the Philadelphia 76ers are still alive. And it was my belief last night that as a Celtics fan, I'd be sitting back and chilling and waiting to see who they play next, but it was not to be. Celtics started off all right. They were winning at the half, but then Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey took over in the second half. So let me start here, right? Nino actually brought it up. I've been saying for the longest time, if he could stay healthy, Joel Embiid is the best big man in the league, right? Now, a lot of people love Nikola Jokic, and I get it, right? He puts up the fancy stat lines and the triple doubles and all that, but that is a lot of, don't get me wrong, he's really, really good, but a lot of that is a function of the way that offense is built, right? Letting him do everything and have everything is built for him to get triple doubles, right? And also, I say that it's bothersome to me that Nikola Jokic gets placed in the places where he gets placed, whether it's on the pantheon of great big men, whether it's on the all-time list of great players, so on and so forth, or whether it's all these MVPs, because he only plays one side of the ball. And that's bothersome to me, right? He's often hidden on defense, etc. Like, this is not about Jokic, but I'm getting to my greater point. So I don't understand how, and I've said this before, when you talk about Jokic, you can put him, a lot of people have him top 5 big men of all time, which is crazy to me, right? Because however you order them, the top 5 big men of all time have to be some amalgam of who? Wilt, Mr. Russell, Hakeem, Shaq, and Kareem. However you want to order them, right? Most people would say Kareem and then Wilt, Mr. Russell, Shaq, Dream. However you want to order it is the point. But that's always going to be the top 5, right? But even so, then when you get into the second half of the top 10, you have your Ewings, your David Robinsons, your Alonzo Mournings. Tim Duncan, I don't know where you put it. He's a power forward, so I don't know if you put him on this list. Your Moses Malones, these guys, right? Cool. So what I want to say is this, and I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. When it comes to Jokic, why is he the only of the quote-unquote all-time great bigs that gets away with not defending, not being a rim defender? And I'm not saying he has to be an elite shot blocker, but he doesn't really try very often. And also not being a good man-on defender. Like, he's the only one of them whose team actively works to hide him defensively. That doesn't make sense to me. And he's gotten 3 MVPs playing this way. Obviously, he has won a championship, so shout out to him for that. He's a champion. Nobody could take that from him, but this is the thing. So anyway, all of this has to do with where I place Embiid, and I've been saying Embiid, if he's healthy, is the best big in the league because nobody can guard him, right? He rebounds, he will block shots, he will defend. Not an elite defender, I think, because he's lazy. He could be an elite defender, but he doesn't want to expend the energy, right? And he's not as bad as Jokic on defense, but he could be a lot better, right? So you've got that. Obviously, an elite post player. He can shoot the 3, he can shoot the mid-range. He's elite from the foul line, one of the best big man free throw shooters we have ever seen, right? Okay, cool. So with all that said, Joel Embiid can't stay healthy. And this is why I kind of, moved off of how I see him and how I regard him among big men in the league, right? For the longest, I was fighting and arguing that Embiid is the best big in the league, and you see it when he matches up with Jokic. He cooks him. And some people are going to say, oh, but he ducks the smoke in Denver, which is utterly ridiculous because even if he does duck the smoke in Denver, then Jokic should play better in Philly. But, people are going to ignore that. But anyway, not the point. The point is, I've been saying for the longest that when Embiid is at the top of his game or even close to it, he's unguardable in the modern NBA because these bigs just, for the most part, they're not good enough, right? So last night, Joel Embiid played 39 minutes, had 33 points on 12 of 23 from the field, 9 of 10 on free throws, right? 90%. You almost never see big men shooting free throws at that rate, right? Cool. So here's the thing. Joel Embiid was 0 of 5 from 3 last night. And how many times have you guys heard me complaining about players, Embiid and Tatum specifically, bailing out the defense by taking threes early in the shot clock or taking threes when they could go get post position or and punish somebody or score in the mid-range or attack the basket. It drives me nuts, right? Bootage, don't play with me, man. What's going on, brother? No, we are not replacing Hakeem with the Joker. That's absurd. Anyway, it doesn't matter if Joker wins 10 titles and 10 MVPs. He's still not better as a player than Hakeem. He will have had the better career, but he won't be better. That's a whole different story. But so early in the game last night in the first half, Embiid was not playing well, and he was doing that same thing of constantly bailing out the defense by taking these bad threes. We know he can hit the threes, and that's cool, but don't bail them out that way, right? Go to the low block, go to the mid post, and punish these guys where they cannot guard you. And in the second half, I guess Embiid kind of got it in his mind to say, all right, I am going to dominate, and dominate he did, finishing the game, as I mentioned, with 33 points, 8 assists, and what I didn't like, 4 rebounds. Like, that's substandard, right? Come on, man. You're Embiid. You're the biggest guy on the floor. Tyrese Maxey had 25 points on 10 of 18. And this is another one, 3 of 10 from 3. Like, I get it. Analytics and the way the game is played now. If you're not knocking down the 3, please put it on the floor. Go to the rim, attack the paint, score in the mid-range. These guys can be capable of that. They just don't want to do it, and it's lazy. But regardless, the Philadelphia 76ers end up beating the Celtics handily, 113-97 in Boston, when the Celtics should have been ready to close that thing out, right? Neither Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown had a particularly great night shooting the basketball last night. Tatum, 24 points, 8 of 19, 4 of 12 from 3. Another instance of, yes, Tatum can shoot the rock, but bailing out the defense with a bunch of bad cut it out, right? Jaylen Brown, 1 of 4 from 3. He only took 4, so that's not as bad, but still, he could have chilled on that too. 9 of 23 from the floor, so he wasn't making his shots. But I really like Tatum getting on the glass with 16 rebounds. That's awesome, right? It's really weird to me. I don't know if it's schemed up that way to get the bigs back in defensive transition for the Celtics, because we see Jason Tatum consistently being big on the boards, right? And I don't know if it's schemed up that way or what, but he's a very, very good rebounder for his size. So 16 boards last night, where Jaylen Brown only had 5 boards, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal. Meanwhile, Tatum had 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 3 steals. So the other problem is, this was a game where when the Celtics are clicking and they get one of their role players stepping up, really knocking down shots. For instance, Hauser only had 8 last night. Derek White, who has had a generally poor shooting season for most of the year, only had 6 last night. Peyton Pritchard, a guy who went off in the previous game with 30 plus, he only had 12 last night. Now, he was 5 of 10 from the field, but only 1 of 5 from 3. Peyton Pritchard is a guy that we know when the Celtics get big contributions from him, they're almost unbeatable, right? He's the little engine that could. Tremendous spark off of the bench. He wasn't able to deliver that the same way last night, 12 points in 26 minutes. But, you got to have better performances from your 2 big guns, i.e. Tatum and Brown. But back to Philly, man. Just an outstanding effort to stave off elimination. Paul George with an easy 16, 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, only 2 turnovers, 2 steals. Really good, effective, efficient night from Paul George, and that's what you want to see. But getting back to it, man, it's Embiid. And funny, when the Celtics were up in this game in the first half, and at the half, I literally, in my group text with Transformer and Sneed, and we're laying out the topics and stuff, my topic was, are the 76ers better without Embiid, right? And so in the second half, as I mentioned, Embiid goes off, starts cooking, just dominating, destroying the Celtics inside. And Transformer just texts me back and says, you sure you want to go with that topic? So that's kind of how I ended up with this version of the topic. Embiid leads the Sixers and basically dominates that game last night. He really got busy, and it was very impressive to see. And I just, the problem with Embiid is you never know if he's even going to be available. 2, when he is available, is he going to have the mind state and the physical ability to go out there and completely dominate the way he's capable of? So that's the question. For instance, I think earlier this season, I think Wemby played that game. I think he got busy on Wemby too, right? And Wembanyama is the best defensive player in the league right now. He got busy on him. When Embiid is going and he gets it in his mind that he won't be stopped, he can't be stopped, right? What is it? It's like the juggernaut. Once he starts moving, you can't stop him. And that's Embiid in this era of the NBA. And I love it. Like I was talking to another buddy, and I was saying that even in my era of the NBA, the 90s, the best big man era of all time, I think Embiid would be a second tier center, right? He would be the first tier would probably be David Robinson, Dream, and Shaq, right? And then the second tier is like your Ewings, your Alonzo Mournings, your Mount Mutombos, and Embiid, I think, would be right there with that second tier. He would be really good. He wouldn't dominate the way he does today, but he would be really, really good. I think the physicality would get to him, and obviously we know that he's injury prone, unfortunately. But yeah, Embiid, man, he's tough. So, but I guess the question still does remain, right? Are the Sixers better without Embiid? I think it depends on what Embiid shows up, right? Is it the Embiid that wants to dominate and destroy everything in sight? Or is it the Embiid that's just lazy and settles for threes and doesn't get back and doesn't do anything? I don't know. If you get that second Embiid, then the Sixers are better without him. If you get the Embiid that's focused and ready to go, then clearly they're not, because he is the reason that they are still playing today, or correction, that they are still alive in the playoffs today, man. So that's my thoughts on it. I am going to open up the phone lines right now, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about how Embiid looked last night, why you think that he's not more willing to be consistent in his dominant efforts, because he has the ability to do that. So yeah, I want to get you guys' thoughts on that. Ed Dog, how can I help you, sir?
Yeah, so I'm back.
Yeah, hold on. Before you get back, man, there's no Jokic glazing, man. This is not a Jokic segment.
No. We're not going to talk about the Joker. We're going to talk about the Philadelphia. We're going to talk about the 76ers.
Good.
And the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Which remind me, sir, why is Joel Embiid a topic not about the Boston Celtics couldn't score in the fourth quarter, sir?
Well, let me say this. The reason I made Embiid more the topic, because the Celtics were disgusting last night and they gave that game away. And Embiid is a big part of the reason why. So I wanted to give him his due for what he did last night. The Celtics, frankly, the way they played last night, don't deserve a lot of talking about. So that's why.
You sure about that, sir?
The way they played last night, do they? You think they do?
Well, I know one person does, but
Who's that?
That's not neither here or there.
Who's that?
Who you think it is, sir? The guy that you, most people will say is that he's Charlie Brown, but you think he is Nino Brown when he's on the court. But when it comes to me,
that's funny.
I call him Doo-Doo Brown.
And I think that's very disrespectful.
Yeah, that's not disrespectful. It's just a fact. While Jason Tatum was doing everything, you can put that little picture up or whatever, that corny picture up there, you call it what it is. But
so wait. You said Jason Tatum was doing everything last night. Tatum had 24 points. Brown had 22. They both were poor from the field. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say that, but we all know who was crashing the board and who was getting other players' teammates involved. But regardless.
Well, wait a minute though. Other teammates involved, like that's cool. So are assist your measure of getting other teammates involved? Because Jaylen Brown had more of those than Tatum last night, and he had less turnovers last night. So
yeah, who had less turnovers?
Jaylen Brown had less turnovers than Tatum last night.
But he couldn't crash. He couldn't crash the boards though.
Moving the goalpost.
No.
Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me during my soliloquy during the segment?
Give
Jason Tatum credit for really crashing the glass. I did, right?
Sure.
Wait. No. That's a yes or no. Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
what little bit? Am I? Wait, hold on. What little bit? Would you prefer if I did it wearing these? Is that what you want me to do?
Go ahead, Bruce. I don't care.
I'm just saying.
Whatever you want.
I'm just saying.
Nah, ain't no just saying nothing.
Okay,
Anyway,
all
let's
right,
be
go
all
ahead.
serious.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is Joel Embiid. I will give him credit. He did play absolutely good last night. And the game before that, even though, I thought it might have messed up the chemistry between DJ and Tyrese, but he did. He was cooking, and he cooked last night.
Yeah, he
So
did.
now,
He sure did.
y'all play tomorrow or y'all play Saturday, Bruce?
Hell you. I feel like it's tomorrow, but wait, they got to go back to Philly, but it's not that far. It's like 4 hours away. So let me see. I'll tell you. But go ahead. I'll tell you in a second.
So, yeah, anyway, just that. But, yeah, I mean, look, Derek White has not been – I don't know where the heck he's been at.
Yeah.
He's not been showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he does show up because I do like Derek White's game because I give him credit unlike some other people do. That's Boston Celtics fan. I'm not going to say no name.
Who's that? Who doesn't give Derek White credit? Who's that?
Yeah, I'm just saying some Boston Celtics fans doesn't.
Who are those people?
Credit.
Who are those people? I gotta put foots in them. Who are they?
Well, I just say that his name is Mr. Hope. But anyway, let's.
Oh, that's a lie. But go ahead.
Let's keep going.
That's an absolute lie.
They got to win this next game and close it out. But however, let's just I don't hypotheticals or anything. Bruce, if they win, if Philly win this next game, what would you say? What needs to change?
Man, look, if Philly wins this next game, which clearly they're capable of doing, I would be disgusted. You're asking me what needs to change.
The threes, I will go ahead and say it now. Turn down less threes because all jokes aside,
of course,
all jokes aside, Jason Tatum and Doodoo Brown are really good driving to the basket.
Jason Tatum and who?
2 points. Doodoo Brown.
Who?
I said his name. Charlie Brown. I just said his name. His last name is Brown, sir.
You mean Jaylen Brown?
Well, the guy that you keep harassing me with, talking about he's the number one player on that team, which is not true. But anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
But yeah, those two guys are a good 1-2 punch.
Sure.
They both can drive to the basket.
Right.
But yeah, they need to calm down on shooting the threes.
Agreed.
And everything like that. But I want to know something, even though this not to just really jump off topic. I want to know where is Sneed at because he's been praising up Cade Cunningham when Cade Cunningham is leading the playoffs in turnover.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, I want to know where he's at. But anywho, I'm not gonna hold the lines up. But yeah, I just gave my take on that. Make sure everybody likes and gets to subscribe up for the fellas, especially Mr. Brute Hope because he hope alive for the Celtics.
Look, they're going to win the series. It just shouldn't be this hard. I think that's it should not be taking all this.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
But you disagree? You disagree that this series shouldn't be over right now?
I mean, it should be, excuse me, it should have been over. It should have been a gentleman's sweep to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah. But if other people would step up and not let Jason Tatum do all the work, but that's neither here nor there. I gotta let somebody else call in. They gotta call in. You be you, Bruce.
Yeah, water. You be you. Water.
You be you. Water.
Right. Well, one thing we know is that Ed Dog is not bumping knees with anybody. He is going to be protected, and Tatum will protect him. That's one thing we know. All right, yeah. So I'll leave the phone number up 1 more minute or two here. See if we have any more calls on this. But yeah, Embiid looked like MVP Embiid last night, man. And I'll tell you, I would be concerned to think, how much more of this might the Celtics have to see during this series. But hopefully they don't have to deal with any more of that, and that'll be a wrap. I hope. So we'll see. Okay. And all right, let's get to the next topic. Matter of fact, before we do that, we looks like we got company, y'all. Yeah.
What's happening?
What's good, Transformer?
What's crack-a-lacking?
All right.
I had to let my brother hold that because boy, It turned to Jason Tatum real quick. I thought the topic was about Embiid.
Well, you know how that was gonna go. You knew.
Went a little crazy. How you doing there, bro?
I'm doing all right, man. You know, after finding out my name is ringing on Facebook and all that, you know.
Yeah, man. You getting tagged a lot, man, especially on my post.
That's crazy.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
You know, I was in one of those like NBA groups on Facebook the other day, and I got tagged again by the same person. Didn't even, I'm like, how is this happening? Yeah, crazy.
Man, boy, I mean, it's crazy how you're going viral, man. I'm proud of you, man. That means you're doing something.
I guess
you're doing something.
I guess so, you know.
You're doing something, man.
I'm living rent free, man. Shoot, I wish I could live mortgage free.
Well, we got taxes free. You got that. You got that part out the way.
Okay, yeah.
Next is the mortgage.
Yeah. Next is the mortgage. Fact.
Next is the mortgage.
Yes, sir.
But man,
yes,
I'll go ahead and keep this brief.
I'm glad you're here. Yes, you had a quick hit, man. So let's take a second. Transformer had something he wanted to say, and I need y'all to hear this because this was good. This was good. Carry on, sir.
Ladies that don't watch pro sports.
Yes.
And you have a podcast that has a wonderful mic, and we can hear you loud and clearly. You have a camera that shows in 4K. We can see the wig. We can see everything, the outline. We can see the makeup. Sometimes we can see your pimples through the makeup. That's not here. No, that's not what we're talking about. When you guys invest so much into these celebrities, sometimes you get lost in the sauce. Yes. And you say things without acknowledgement of certain other things and aspects of another person's career, livelihood, or a day-to-day basis. When you don't know something, just say you don't know. And that'll be okay. I don't know what this person does, but this person may be a great person. Or I don't know what this person does, so I'm not going to speak on them at all because you don't know. So I'm pretty sure we all know. We've all seen it. Some young lady had the nerve, the audacity, the immediate gall to defend her boo-boo, Meg Thee Stallion. Now, as we know, Meg Thee Stallion was briefly known. I think it was like 6 months, maybe 6 months to a year.
I think it was a minute. Like,
has it been longer than that? I don't know. I don't keep up.
You know, he was buying cars and all that. So
yeah. So she was dating a man that we all know on this show. And if you don't know, well, boy, you watching the wrong channel. You got to go back and study.
Facts.
By the name of Klay Thompson, son of Michael Thompson.
Michael Thompson. Yeah.
Michael Thompson. I said Michael. All right, yeah. Michael Thompson. Other half of the Splash Brothers. Man, I can tell I'm going somewhere because Blue is over here snoring up a storm. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
I can hear it.
But anyway, to defend her boo-boo, she had the nerve to now drag Klay Thompson and Stephon Diggs into a conversation that she had no clue about. Saying these words, these guys were nobodies before Meg Thee Stallion.
And Cardi B.
Right. Meg Thee Stallion, I'm just going to keep it on Meg Thee Stallion because that's the more prominent one, because the person that she's talking about by the name of Klay Thompson is so decorated that it's beyond belief. Meg Thee Stallion didn't become famous until 2019. By that time, Sir Klay Thompson was already a 3-time champion,
tell him,
3-point champion, Nationals under 19 champion, FIBA champion, world champion, that is.
Right.
Olympic champion. 3-time champion, 3-point champion, in 3 different world titles by the time 2019, when Meg Thee Stallion came out with, I believe, is Big Old Freak. It was one of my favorite songs, by the way. I actually liked it. Big Old Freak, popular song, went viral. That was before Meg Thee Stallion went viral, let alone before they started dating. Because now you got to fast forward that Klay Thompson is now a 4-time champion, 5-6-time All-Star, multiple-time All-Defensive Team. This man is a Hall of Famer before y'all started dating. NBA Hall of Famer, first ballot, no questions asked. 60 points in about a third quarter off 11 dribbles. We're talking about that Klay Thompson. Was a nobody?
Yes, correct.
Ma'am, do your research. The man had more jewelry on than 06 Gucci Mane. The man had a lot of jewelry.
Lemonade.
More jewelry than Meg Thee Stallion had gold plaques. That's how much jewelry that this man had in his profession. The top of his game. You can't talk about the story of basketball without talking about Klay Thompson, sir. Ma'am, excuse me.
Right,
I could talk about rap history without mentioning Meg Thee Stallion, unfortunately. She's not that prominent of a figure in music that I can go and say, oh, well, no, she had a run. Because to be quite frank, during her whole run since 2019, that's actually Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's run. So she's actually behind those girls. So you're not even up there. Let alone you're talking about Klay Thompson, who was a 4-time NBA champion. That some will say saved Steph Curry's legacy in Game 6,
right?
In the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
that Klay Thompson.
That Klay Thompson.
But I don't think we've seen a more pure shooter in the NBA in this era of basketball than Klay Thompson.
He's right up there.
What are we talking about? So that's my quick hit. Ladies and some gentlemen, before you get on a microphone and you're talking about certain aspects of certain people's careers, profession, sport, media, whatever the fact, get your facts. Maybe do a little, what we call it, you say it all the time, Bruce, starts with an R. Research. Before you say something so ignorant that you look blind, deaf, dumb, and stupid. And I don't want to say that about you, young lady, because nobody knows who you are. But now everybody does, because they feel like, man, this is probably one of the dumbest women in the world. Then on top of that, women, I'm saving it for the Patreon. Never mind. I'm gonna put a pin in it right there. But guys and girls who have podcasts, and if you're inspiring and you're watching the show and you're inspiring yourself to have a podcast, please, before you look dumb, stupid, and all of the above, do your research. Because sometimes you may say something so egregious that you should be banned from the internet. You should be banned from podcasting. It should be a red flag that the YouTube will tag and be like, delete it. Because that it don't make sense. But that's all I got. I just need to get the air off my chest. I can tone it down. Bruce, take it away.
No, I was going to say, before we move on, it is funny that I think a lot of people think that when it comes to podcasting, you just get a camera, turn on the mic, and just start talking about whatever. And maybe some people do that, but that's not the way to go about it. Because then you're going to say things like what this young lady said, and you're going to open yourself up to get smoked. So, like, a lot of people think that that's what happens. And let's be clear, on this show, y'all know that's not what happens. We do the work. We do the research. We come prepared. We come with receipts, all that. So, despite what some people may think, we don't go that way. But yeah, make sure you're prepared, man.
Make sure you're prepared before you look stupid.
Man, listen.
Then I think the podcast name was like Big Daddy something. I gotta go back and look, man. I think, you know what? Let me go back and find this, bro.
I mean,
I think it was something
to say that.
It was something egregious, like Big Daddy something.
Jeez.
Oh, my lanterns.
All
Let me
right.
see. It was the baby daddy pop.
Oh, man, you should have known. You should have known. Oh, my goodness. Should have known.
Bros, go. Just go. Just go. I just pissed myself off.
All
Didn't even mean to do that.
right, y'all. Moving along to the next topic. To the guy that I think is currently the best big in the league, and that is Wemby, Victor Wembanyama. Yes, I said it. I believe he's the best big in the league, and if I had a choice, a draft to take him or Jokic, I am taking Wemby. The only thing I'll give Jokic is that he's more durable. He doesn't get hurt nearly as much. So hopefully Wemby can get past that, because this guy he's something special. He's definitely legit in this era. And I like it. Defensive player of the year. That's something we know Joker will never, ever do. We know that. But this isn't about that. This is about Wemby and the Spurs absolutely dominating and closing out the Trailblazers in 5, which is funny. I believe before the playoffs started, I said that they would beat the Trailblazers in 5. They would gentlemen sweep them. So for once, I was right. No, I'm right. No, I was definitely right on this series, right? So last night the Spurs won 114-95 and closed out that series. And now they are awaiting who most of us believe will be the Lakers, right? And I think, if
No, they're not waiting on us.
No. OKC. That's right. So it would be it's the winner of Minnesota. Yes, we were talking about this earlier. The winner of Minnesota and Denver. Yeah. So either way, I think we would get a better series if we get Denver. Obviously, just based on what we saw recently with those two going at it, we'd get a better series against Denver. But Minnesota's still up 3-2, so we'll see if they can close it out heading back home. Let's see. So, look, let me ask you this before we get into some of the numbers or whatever, man. What's your opinion on Wemby?
One of the greatest talents in the NBA.
Okay.
One of the premier, soon-to-be face of the league.
Mm-hmm.
The moment LeBron hangs it up, the moment Steph Curry hangs it up,
mm-hmm.
all eyes are going to shift towards Wemby, and they've already shifted in a lot of people's opinions.
Yeah.
The question of who's the best player in the NBA is now a valid question. It's a strongly valid question. There's only 3 names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as fast as he's inserted himself into that conversation, he's only in year 3.
That is crazy.
This is year 3. SGA has been in the league, 8 years, 9 years?
Yeah, he's been around.
He's been up there. Jokic is 11 years in?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So these guys have been around for a minute. Now, granted, Jokic has been top of the league for the last 5 to 6. I believe finishing top 3 in the NBA MVP voting in the last 5 to 6 years, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But this kid, out of nowhere, you can't even say out of nowhere. He's too tall to be coming out of nowhere. But you know what I mean? Just inserted himself into the MVP conversation, and he's standing on business.
Yeah, he is.
Standing on business in the media saying, saying why I should be the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, and then I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna show y'all why. Right? Clearly gonna be the defensive player of the year, probably for the next 3 to 4 seasons.
Yeah, he already won it.
No, I'm just saying for the next 3 to 4 seasons.
Okay, I got you.
It's probably gonna be the defensive player of the year, right? Easily, right? I mean, just a talent. I mean, you watch him on the court, bro. Some of that shit he does looks illegal. I saw Stephon Castle was getting bullied in the post. This man Wemby stuck out his hand, held Stephon Castle up on the back down, which I think they should start. That should be illegal. Because after that, the dude couldn't move. He made it around stuff. No, he threw up a jumper, and the player behind Wemby, I forget who it was, got the ball and was trying to lay it up. Wemby just turned around and just beat the hell out of it. I'm like, yo, that's how?
That's not cool. My bad.
Okay, I'm about to say, do you got the play? I'm like, please tell me you got the play.
Let me.
Wembanyama drives. The lob is broken up by Kamara, an excellent defender, but Wemby attacks and slams it home. 10-2 start for the home team. Clinging inside, again not even looking to shoot with Wembanyama right there. And Wemby gets the block on Kamara.
That's how you generate a terrific shot. Another open three and you can't make it.
All the way to the cup. Harper with 2. Largest lead of the first half at 15% Antonio. Holiday gets to the rim, but Victor Wembanyama with the trailing block. That transition has been as smooth as any we've ever seen in the history of sports for a championship organization as Harper slams it down. And the
He's so
lead is
young
19.
and athletic.
Clinging, met in midair.
Get that out of here.
Rejected by Vassell. Johnson going baseline, around the defender. Shot clock down to 3. Castle kicks it out. Harper got it away in time, and it goes for 3. Shot clock inside of 10. The Spurs have kept it above the three-point line the entire possession. Now Fox, 4-3 over Sissoko. It's good, boy. Wembanyama's also got 13
Dillon is going to be a
rebounds.
problem.
Yes, he
4
is.
blocks to go with those 17 points. Oh,
Look at that. That man beat that into the shot clock.
into the 15th row. Even his
He beat
dad says,
shot clock.
wow.
He beat it to the shot clock, Bruce. He beat it to the.
Hey,
I don't think I've ever
hey.
seen that happen.
Yo, that man said, "Don't do it."
75 years of basketball have been played. 76, I think now. This man beat it to the shot clock.
Yeah, I've seen
Going
a lot of
away from the
going
shot
this
clock.
crazy. Yeah. 6 blocks last night, 7 blocks the game before.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
This man, it was certain plays, and that's just a minor glimpse of the highlights. It's certain plays, folks go in there and they literally make business decisions.
Yes, absolutely. Like they attacking the rim and they see that shadow and they just dribble out and say, let's reset the offense.
Nobody tried Wemby after Buddy tried to go up on him. My man had the full extension cock back too. Wemby said, Wemby barely jumped. He was like, nah.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Don't do
not
that.
No.
What are you doing? John Morant tried that before. I got y'all now.
Right.
Dude is just freakishly athletic, gifted, smart, got a handle on him. Like, that reminds me of back in like 05, 04, playing NBA Live, and you can create a player and you make him 7'6", and you turn all his attributes up. This sort of man can shoot the 3 ball. He can post up in the paint. He'll dunk all on you. He could pass. You know what I'm saying? That's Wemby. Wemby is a legit creative player.
Yeah, he is. And what's interesting, he seems to have inspired that mentality in his teammates too. Like
Correct.
they want to defend too. Like they know he's back there to protect them, but they don't want to be, they want to make sure they want to play defense too. And you got to love that. And
they can play aggressive, Bruce.
Yeah.
Because they're not I'm going to play up on you.
Yeah.
Because I know if you get past me, there's a problem behind me.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I'm safe back there. And I'm sure that's what he's telling these guys. Don't worry about it. Go play D. If you get beat, I got you. I can recover. No matter where I am on the floor, I can recover and get back to protect the rim. Crazy.
And then the fact that these guys like Castle, Vassell, Dylan Harper, them boys, somebody gonna have to get traded. Somebody gonna have to get traded. All of them boys gonna have to get paid.
Yeah.
Them boys are legit starters, all on the same squad.
He better figure out how Sam Presti did it, because Sam Presti has managed to pay everybody in OKC so far.
Listen, Dylan Harper is nice.
Yeah.
That kid is going to hit. This is just his rookie season.
Young, right?
This is his rookie season. Castle,
you got a little time before you got to think about paying him. So you got them.
You got 3 years.
Get a chip out of it before that happens.
Yes. Nobody's getting paid in San Antonio yet. Wemby ain't getting paid yet.
Nope.
Like, what are we? I think De'Aaron Fox is the leading cap hit. He's the leading cap hit right now. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wemby's deal is going to be crazy.
Oh, you're probably.
That's
What was
going
SGA's? No, I think Tatum got the highest one, don't he?
Tatum does have the highest one. Tatum got like 320, I think.
Wemby about to skyscrape that.
Jaylen Brown, I think, got like 305.
Yeah, nah.
Between
Wemby
the two of them is a lot of dough.
You said Tatum got what?
320, I think.
350 or up.
315, 320. Yeah, Wemby's got it.
Wemby's getting 350 up.
Yeah, it's about to be wild.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think, and again, it's going to depend a lot on what happens in Minnesota and Denver, but it does appear that we're on a collision course, and I know the NBA wants it for that OKC San Antonio Western Conference Finals. That would be amazing. And that may very well be the real finals. Yeah. Although I'm not going to say that the Celtics, if they come out of the East, couldn't beat either one of those, but it'd take 7.
Oh, no, it's definitely going to take 6 or 7.
Yeah, it'd take a lot.
And it's going to, for Boston to win, they're going to have to average 35 threes a game.
That's right, because you can't go to the rim.
Can't go to the rim.
Oh.
Tatum definitely ain't finna try. He ain't finna risk it.
No.
Jaylen Brown gonna risk it.
Because
Jaylen Brown is a freaking knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? He gonna risk it.
Yeah, he's Tatum trying to boom on Wemby.
Tatum is about to average 12 threes a game. Because he's not about to. He's like, yo,
right.
I ain't driving in that.
I'm coming off my Achilles. I'ma just chill.
Nah, I'm good. He finna put me on the floor. That man blocked the shot to the shot clock.
Jaylen Brown will try it. You're right. He will try it.
Jaylen's gonna try it.
Yeah,
he's gonna test the waters a little bit. Probably try to get him in foul trouble. You're just hoping that the man stays healthy. I mean, the concussion thing happened, but you know obviously he played through it. He came back and they just dominated. Literally, the Spurs dominated this entire series. The only game that they lost by 3, and that's because Wemby didn't play. I mean, Wemby didn't finish. Right. Every other game, game 1 won by 13, game 2, game 3 won by 12, game 4 won by 21, game 5 won by 19. It wasn't close.
Easy work.
It wasn't close. Now Portland was playing very competitive. They tried, and it was that third quarter and that fourth quarter where the Spurs just said, "All right, man, it's been good.
Yeah,
it's been good hanging around with y'all, but
right.
It's time to get busy."
Yeah.
And the fire, man, I haven't seen a fire like that in San Antonio ever. Like when you think about fire, it was different. Like it was more technical, sound, fundamental with Ginobili, Tony Parker. Like them guys just orchestrated as a team, just gelled together. Greg Popovich was probably the biggest asshole out there, right?
Yeah.
This time, Castle's mean mugging all day.
Yeah, this team is they're more athletic, they're more aggressive, they're more mean.
Yes.
They can't.
And then you got Wemby coming over saying, I want it. I want it.
Yeah.
I want it.
I want the smoke. Yeah.
I want all the smoke. Give me Jokic. Give me Embiid.
And I'm sure he's saying, look, I don't care. Jokic put 40 plus on me last time. All right, good. I want to lock that up now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to send him home.
Yes. He's like,
that 40 plus you did during the season ain't gonna mean shit when I send you home.
Right.
It ain't gonna mean nothing. So it ain't gonna matter.
And you think he's not watching how Gobert is playing him? He's watching.
I can do that.
Gobert is his teammate. We forget that, right?
I can do that.
I can do that. But I tell you what, if Minnesota beats Denver, that is a nightmare matchup for Rudy. Rudy, he will get cooked.
Yeah,
he can't go out there and try to guard.
Because he got to come to the 3-point line.
Right.
He's gonna get played out of the game.
But it's a different kind of going to the 3-point line than it is with Jokic, right? Because you're less worried about Jokic putting it on the floor and crossing you up and then going to the rim. Wemby can do that. Jokic is a little different. Jokic is going to, at the 3-point line, he'll pull up, put it in your face, pause, or he will get that attention, make you think he's shooting it, then fire a laser to somebody back door. Those are the things that Jokic can do to you. But Wemby can make you look stupid at the 3-point line at 7'4", and that's crazy.
And his first step is crazy. Pause. Crazy long.
Sure.
So when Rudy comes up and he's in the in the 2 foot in a square stance.
Yes.
And Wemby just put like he's just gonna go around him. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Right past you.
He gonna look at Minnesota's head coach and be like, you might want to sit him.
Yeah.
And bring Nas Reed out here.
You putting that guy on me?
That man finna get cooked all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's a bad matchup. They're gonna have to figure out something there. Yeah.
That'll be a gentleman's sweep.
Yeah,
well,
it'll be rough because
close to a sweep.
Yeah, without an Ant-Man to really put pressure on the Spurs offensive, I don't know what Minnesota could do against San Antonio. But again,
and then no DiVincenzo
that series, right? Yeah, for sure. No Dante, right?
That's like your Caruso for that team, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Your athletic, tough guy can knock down some shots, will play some tough defense. That kid's gonna play tough.
Right.
He's gonna play tough. He's gone. Anthony Edwards, what was it diagnosed? Sprained knee or
a bone bruise and a hyperextended knee.
That's 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's got both of those. He's out for.
He ain't coming back the same.
And it might be over by the time he can get back. So
yeah,
and I'm sure he's busting his butt, doing all his rehab, doing everything he can do to get back out there. But it's going to be a little.
Thing about it, he's going to come back. And Grant, if he does, he comes back in game 3, game 4.
Right.
He's going to get barbecued.
Yeah.
Because Castle, Vassell, Dillon, them boys is running.
Yes.
So they're definitely test that knee. Like, okay.
For sure.
Good luck. Because we're gonna run right through you all day.
Right.
And as soon as you go to the bench, but them boys in rotation.
Right.
Them boys like, bro, I'm still sending somebody at it, man. It's crazy how good the Spurs look, man.
They look really
crazy.
That's
why the anti-tanking law is coming. They finna change this.
Yo,
what the hell? How does the Spurs get all of this? Like what? Like they had
funny.
3 top 5 picks in like the last 4 years?
Yeah.
Dylan Harper, Castle, and Wembanyama.
Cleveland went through a stretch like that though, right? Think about it. They had got Kyrie, they got Anthony Bennett, and they got Andrew Wiggins. Yep.
Yeah.
So they went through a stretch where they got like 3 number 1 picks in like 4 years.
But they didn't keep all of them though. And Bennett was a hell of a bust.
Oh, man.
I mean, that boy is up there on the bust list.
Mm-hmm. Wiggins would have been there, but Braun was like, nope, you gotta go. No. I need another all-pro.
Go ahead and get about it.
BK Love.
Go ahead back. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Right.
Say less, LeBron. Who needs to go? Everybody but Kyrie. Say less. Everybody on the team, get on the bus. Right. Kyrie, stick around.
And while we're at it, moving players around, Kevin Love, come on over here.
Come on over here.
No doubt.
GM came over and wrecked shop.
Yeah, but the Spurs look good, man. Game 1, Wemby, 35 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 13 of 21 from the floor. Game 2, that was the game that he got hurt. So 5 points, 4 rebounds in 12 minutes. So game 3, he didn't play. Game 4, 27 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 blocks, 4 steals.
That's
game
12
5.
Committed. That's this stupid, bro.
Game 5, the closeout game, 17 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 blocks. I don't know what you do with that, man.
This man is averaging 4 blocks a game.
Killing.
28 minutes, 4 blocks, 21 points, 58% shooting, 53.8% from the 3, 91% from the free throw line, and a steal. The man plays 28 minutes, Bruce.
Yeah. Look, he's clearly.
What are we doing?
Clearly the best 2-way player in the game.
Clearly. Oh man, what are we doing?
Brown guy, as you know, but Jaylen Brown is clearly the second best 2-way player in the game,
bro.
Wemby is real deal. Man.
Nobody is creating that much fear like Wembanyama. Nobody's creating that much fear. That's how he's going to continuously win Defensive Player of the Year. Because they're going to be like, bro, folks fear him. They ain't going in the paint. This man alters the whole game. Jaylen Brown can't alter a game plan.
No.
He could just play your man, your best man, tough on defense, make him pass the ball, get rid of the ball, commit a couple of turnovers, bad shots, low field goal percentage. That's beautiful basketball. Beautiful defense for Jaylen Brown as a 2 guard, 3 guard, whatever you want to call him. Wembanyama is telling everybody on the offensive side, you ain't coming in here.
Yeah.
And if you do, you might want to pass out. But I got three wing guys that all look like they run 4.4s in the NFL and go get to the ball.
Right.
What are we doing?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's
amazing,
it's
man.
good, man. It's good. But let's go ahead. Let's take some calls on this, man. Let's see what the people think. How good is Wembanyama? Would you take Wembanyama over Joker if you had both of them, and you had the first pick? What do you think of the Spurs? What is their ceiling? Do you think they can come out of the West? Is it about matchups? What is it? 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. We want to hear from you.
The answer is really simple. It's either them or OKC.
Of course.
It's not even. It's either them or OKC.
It would be a complete shocker if anyone.
But this is when we was on the show the other day, and you was like, is it better competition in the East? I'm like, no, bro. It's just that the top dogs in the West are just freaking dominating. They're dominant, bro. You put them teams in the East, it's sweeps. They're still sweeping teams. It's not even close. This little run that the Magic are having, that shit would have been over.
Man, listen. For real.
You know what I mean? I think the Toronto Raptors looking good right now. What's the score?
Nino says, I'm taking Wemby. Yeah. Nino, Ed Dog is not going to speak to you anymore. I'm just saying. So be prepared for that.
What you mean I'm taking Wemby?
He's here.
If he starts the team?
Wemby over Joker, yeah.
There's no other player to name than Wemby. There's no other player in the NBA that anybody is going to want to start their team with other than Wembanyama. And you're an idiot if you think anybody else. It's crazy thing is that it's not close. Name a person in the league. Wemby is better. He's a better anchor point to start a team.
I like that. I like how you phrase that, bro. He is a better anchor point. Absolutely.
He's better.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
What gets better than a big 7'4", altering on defense, but could also give you 25 to 30?
That's right. Yeah.
What we wanted Joel Embiid to be.
Yes.
Wemby's on steroids.
Yeah. But for some people that's not important, and they prefer the triple doubles.
It's not even close. I'm not starting my team with Jokic. I'm not scared of him on defense.
I'm
not scared of him.
Right. Not remotely. You can't find him on defense.
Can't find him. Wemby, boy, you better look out.
Yeah, for sure.
With wide open lanes to the paint. Wemby steps up.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, no.
Yeah, right. I've seen that out of here. Times, like dudes really guards like driving hard. They see that shadow and they just dribble right out and pass that out.
Hey,
nope, not me.
Bruce, they turning to Magic Johnson real quick. Oh, what? No way! Get that out of here.
Try to shoot that, didn't you, Wemby? I'm good, man.
I respect you and your mama, man. I respect your parents.
I was just playing, Wemby. Come on, bro. I was just playing.
He said, going for a dunk. Oh no,
Yeah,
get that out of here.
Artist Jim, what's good, man? Good to see you.
Artist
Jim
new
here. Artist Jim says, "I'm glad I found this podcast. It's like talking to my homeboys." We
absolutely
try to foster that type of environment, man. Just some fellas, sitting back, kicking it, talking sports, but also we're going to bring the facts. We're not just going to be saying whatever up here. But I'm glad you found the podcast too, man. Make sure you like and subscribe and share with your homeboys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We appreciate it, man. Tons of content on the channel. Yeah.
And we're not going to say outlandish stuff like Baby Daddy Podcast.
Wow. Transformer, bro. Transformer. Yes. Man, listen.
That shit is called Baby Daddy.
And then talking reckless at that. Like, come on, what are we doing?
You defending Meg Thee Stallion. She been through 17 bodies in 4 years.
Oh.
What you talking about?
Oh. Well, didn't she say she got WAP, right?
Yeah, it stands for something.
Stands for something.
Stand for something.
All right. Looks like we're not going to get any calls on this.
Which is crazy.
I wanted to get people's thoughts on this, on Wemby and the Spurs, man. But
I want Sean to call, not Sean, but my brother Sean. Call in. Who are you starting your team with, Sean? If you had to start a team from scratch, who is your anchor point?
You know which way he going.
Matter of fact, young disciple, who is your starting anchor point? Is it Sir LeBron Raymond James? Senior, that is. Senior. I'm just joking, young disciple, bro. It's all love.
No doubt. All right, let's take it to the next topic. And Transform, I'm really anxious to hear what you have to say about this. And you actually kind of touched on some interesting points with that earlier. Pause. My question is, wait, it's not called the, at least it's not called the Who's the Daddy?
Who's the baby? Who's the daddy podcast?
Wow. I did that, baby pappy.
That would be reckless. Nobody is gonna ever take them serious, bro. It would never be taken seriously.
Not at all. Yeah, so here's the topic, right? We haven't had the announcement yet for NBA most valuable player. We were talking about how Wembanyama should be a legitimate consideration for that, but he missed some games with injury. Not enough to not get an award, but kind of, took him out of things like towards the end of the season where the race was really tight. But I think it's presumed that SGA is probably going to win his second consecutive most valuable player award. It would be shocking if he didn't, but I think he's most people's odds-on favorite to win the MVP this year. The guy is record-setting. He is, man, look, SGA he's raw, man. He's nice.
He's a beast, man.
Yeah. I mean, we just look at this
dude that plays another dude.
First, man, listen.
Bro.
Yo, look
at that. That's
move crazy
work. Why is hard
jerky?
Get up.
Get off me.
Free throw merchant.
I was about to say he's
free throw merchant.
Right. Exactly. But you know what it is, man. People get stuff in their mind, and it's what I've done like a lot of studying of psychology and stuff lately, whether it's male-female relationships or just whatever, right? And it's really interesting to identify that. One of the things human psychology, once you start viewing a person a certain way and believing a certain thing about a person, it's almost impossible to change that impression. That's why they got the old saying, there's you only get one chance to make a first impression, right? Once people kind of think how they think about you, it is really difficult to change that perception. And so there's that perception of SGA as a free throw merchant, but it doesn't really add up to the truth, right? For instance, I was arguing with who the other day about this? Your brother, right? No, so he was complaining about how the Thunder are getting the whistle, and he's sending me clips about people saying the Thunder get the whistle and all that. And I'm like, cool. So I decided to, do what I do and do the research. Did you know the Oklahoma City Thunder were in the bottom third of the league in free throws attempted this season?
Let me guess who is at the top. My Lakers.
They usually are. But a big part of that is because they don't shoot that many threes comparatively like a lot of other teams, Yeah. So, look, think about this. And this is what I try to explain to Ed Dog. When you're playing ball, let's say your shot's not falling. What do coaches tell you to do? Attack the basket and get to the free throw line.
Yep.
So when you have teams that go to the rim more, shoot the mid-range more, you will generally, it's not a causation, but a correlation, strong correlation, you will generally see more free throw attempts among those teams. But I say it to say, OKC, despite, people saying that they get a friendly whistle, etc., and I'm not saying that there's no truth to that, but what I am saying is that it's overblown, being that this whole season, they weren't one of the top free throw shooting teams. Now, if you look at SGA individually, I think he was third in 3 free throw attempts this season behind Luka, and I think Danny Avdija from Portland. Could be wrong on that number 2, but Danny Avdija was up there. But the point is, one, I find it interesting that nobody complains about Avdija shooting a ton of free throws.
Yeah, he's third.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Avdija was third?
No, SGA's third.
Okay, right.
Avdija's second. Yeah, you're right.
Right. So SGA shoots a lot of free throws, but SGA gets a lot of and ones. So the narrative is that, well, he can't score without these free throws. He would average 23 a game this year without the free throws, right? So that would still have him up there.
Let me age you on that.
Yes, sir.
I'll even age you on that.
Sure.
Since he can't shoot, out of the top 6 free throw, the top 6 highest free throw percentages, he shoots the best field goal percentage by a mile.
Right.
55% from the field.
Like, that's
the
crazy.
Next closest person is Jaylen Brown at 47.7 field goal.
You see that gap?
That's a
crazy gap.
Percentage. That's a large gap.
7%.
And mind you, he takes 19 attempts a game, hits 10.8 at 55%, 38.6% three-point shooter. And yes, he averages 9 free throws a game.
Yeah.
And he's the better free throw shooter out of the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. The next highest free throw shooter is James Harden at 88.4. SGA is at 87.9. Continue.
Right. Yeah. So, like, it's crazy, man. So this says, like, I did some research today, right? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scores at a historically efficient rate for a guard. High 50% true shoot, high 50-point range true shooting, near 60% from 2 on heavy volume, which is extremely rare for a primary ball handler. Puts him in a conversation with Michael Jordan and Steph Curry on a per possession efficiency plus volume scale. So the point is, I'm not a big analytics guy, but his percentage, his accuracy for being a volume scorer is like crazy. You don't normally see, other than the really elite guys, shoot that kind of percentage while taking that many shots.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And so, like, we saw in the clips, he's splitting double teams, going to the rim. And what we didn't even see, because that was just a scoring package clip, we didn't even see him, right? We didn't see a lot of threes.
I didn't see 1 3 in that highlight clip.
I think there was one.
Was it one? I must have missed it. I was too busy looking at everything in the mid-range.
Right. I think
there was it one? I don't think I saw 1 3-point attempt.
Well, he doesn't shoot a lot of them, which is why he's 39% from 3, right? So, I mean, he doesn't shoot that many, but look how easily he splits double teams. Like, that's crazy to me. But yeah, the narrative is wild because, that was bugged out. He gets a lot of and ones. I think you're right. Maybe there weren't any threes.
There were all 2-pointers. Look at that. That was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
Didn't see that coming. And that's Nas Reed. That's a center.
So
power forward stretch. Like, give me that.
Gotcha. Step back. Bang. Yeah, his style is super herky.
Over you.
Yeah.
And 1. Step through.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think there was any threes in this.
There was no threes. The man's he's either getting to the basket or he's popping it at 15 and 20.
You know what's crazy though? Like, if you look at his body, like his build, his frame, he doesn't look that strong, but he finishes extremely well through contact, if you notice. Yeah. And what's he, about a 6.5 assists per game guy too, I believe? I think so.
6.5. 6.6.
Right. So he's also distributing the ball. We know he also plays defense. He's, nobody's going to mistake him for Gary Payton, but he does play defense and not just, getting steals, although he does that, but he can actually get in the crouch and defend guys. You don't have to hide him. Like, he's really good.
And he averages 1.4 less rebounds than Zion Williamson, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh my gosh. Zion should be ashamed. Jeez.
Zion, man, what you doing, bro?
Right. And so you got, I know, right? You got SGA can guard the 1, the 2, and the 3 because he's what, 6'7".
6'7".
So like he's not missing anything, Transformer. He's not missing anything. So
missing a lot.
The question becomes, and I know some people don't want to believe it, is he the best player in the world? I think he is right now. Wemby.
I was going my soliloquy to everything you just said. All that was beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Round of applause to everything you just said. But the answer is Wembanyama right now.
Say again?
The answer is Wembanyama.
So I'm not mad at anybody who says that. But I would say
SGA.
I would say Wemby, fair argument, maybe not quite yet.
Is it because he's not a champion and SGA is?
No, it's not about being a champion.
Okay.
I think just not quite yet, because I think as good as he is offensively, it can go up another notch. I don't know where SGA can go from here, but I think Wemby's ceiling is crazy. Like he can
It's
get better.
stupid.
Yes.
He can get stronger.
Yes, he definitely can. And you know, he's going to work on that. He's going to continue.
He can get more fundamentally sound.
Right.
He could like this man is on. How old is Wembanyama? Like 22?
22?
22, 21? He's been in the league 3 years, played overseas. So he's at most 22. 22 years old. I got on the nose. 22.
Mm-hmm.
The man is 22.
Mm-hmm.
The man is 22.
Yeah.
And already a defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
By a mile. And he wants to be MVP.
Yeah, he wants it bad.
Good luck if he plays 65 games next year.
Yeah, it might.
I'm sorry, Luka, bro. We never gonna win an MVP. I'm on Luka to win an MVP, but I'm like, bro, Wemby in the league now, bro.
Luka better focus on trying to get a chip. I mean, I would rather he didn't get it in LA, but you know.
Yeah, man, I know you do. You know, you should focus. You're right. But I would like him to get both. He could get MVP and
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we saw players do it before.
Of course.
Plenty of players have done it before.
You know, we saw Bird do it in 84 and 86, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. We saw Shaq do it, right? Shaq do it in 2000.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So
Steph lost.
Saw Magic do it in 87 and 89.
No, Steph did it.
Steph did do it.
Yeah, Steph, he did it.
Yeah, Steph did it. His first
Steph
MVP.
did it. Yeah, first MVP, got the title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Steph did it.
We saw Magic do it. We've seen Kareem do it.
Yeah.
Damn Lakers.
Kobe almost did it, but y'all beat us fair and square.
Okay, that was that year. That was 08. Okay,
yeah, he got MVP in 08, but he lost.
Okay,
yeah.
Ooh,
then he ran the next two.
Oh,
he said, "I'll trade that MVP to get that damn win over the Celtics." I said, "Hey, amen. I'll trade it." He's like, "I want that damn chip." That would have been 6. And he would have did it just like that. Like,
you would have. Yeah, you would have.
Like 6.
Yes, there we go. There we go, Woodage. MJ 91, 92, 96, and 98. Oh, Dream in 94.
Dream did it in 94. That is right.
Yeah. Thank you, Woodage. Yeah.
The Michael Jordan suspension. Jeez. My bad. Y'all call it retirement, but that man was suspended.
Yeah.
David Stern said, "Hey, bro, take a hiatus. Hey, this shit getting real.
Just let it cool down.
Yeah, you was over there messing up, bro. You messing with the Italian mob and everybody. Like,
it's
time
gonna
to go.
Be even better when you come back.
It's gonna be better. Don't worry, we got it rigged up for you. Houston ain't gonna be there."
Wow. Oh, did LeBron win MVP in 2013?
No, but he ain't win the chip.
He did win the chip in 2013.
Oh yeah, that was the Miami. He ain't win an MVP in Miami.
I don't think he won an MVP in Miami. Well, he's got 4 MVPs, so he had to have won one in Miami.
I think he got 2 in Cleveland. He probably do got one in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe he's got 2 in Miami. Yeah, check that out.
Did he get?
That might be a good one, Woodage, because he's got 4 total.
Yeah, he has 4 total. He did.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, he got the 2 in Miami.
Good stuff, Woodage. All right.
Matter of fact, back to back.
Oh, okay.
Back to back.
904-219-8264. Phone lines are open. Is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander the best basketball player in the world? If he's not, who is? Talk to us. We want to hear from you.
I will consent that right now, he's hanging on by a thread.
Duncan in 03. Okay.
He's literally hanging on. Wemby is about to try to snatch it from him.
Yeah, man, Wemby wants everything. Like
he wants it, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta love that.
You don't if you're American. Like, yo, the MVP for the last 6-7 years have been all foreign players.
Yeah, but guess what? If you're an American, work harder and go get it,
and stay out of the strip clubs.
That too.
Stop dating porn stars.
Put the guns down.
Put the guns down. Y'all were supposed to be the faces, but I say that
For
like
real.
it's funny, but that's so it's so sad.
It is. It is.
Y'all were supposed to be the faces, and the NBA tried their best to make you that.
Yeah.
The league ain't making no money because SGA nice.
Right.
They was gonna make it off a job. Why do you think Ja Morant's like one of the highest shoe sales right now?
And that when Nike puts the machine behind you, you gotta take advantage.
You got to take advantage. How is Zion still got a Jordan deal? Oh, I think he lost it. Did he lose it? I think Zion lost it. He lost that deal. You know what I'm saying? But y'all was supposed to be the faces, the next up and comers, the ones to take it from LeBron, KD, and Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Yet alone, y'all
still alive, y'all. Pistons hung in there. Oh my God, Banchero 45. Woo!
Is he going off of that?
That's the Banchero that we've been waiting for all season. Cade Cunningham 45. Oh, we missed the shootout, bro. I'm gonna have to rewatch that game. Wow, because I know Cade Cunningham I think had 27 at the half. Banchero had 22 at the half. I was watching the first half till I came in here and got on the show, but oh my gosh!
So they went that hard, huh?
Yeah,
and it was close.
Now that's the Cade
They
Cunningham.
both scored 45. Banchero with the light triple double.
He only had 5 assists. Damn, another 6 turnovers.
Hey, 45 points.
No, he did what he had to do.
You knew you was about to turn that bug over at some point.
He's the guy. He knew he had to deliver that. He knew.
Banchero had 6 turnovers too.
Yeah.
Them boys had to have a rock.
Yeah.
We're playing through you tonight. He got off of 23 attempts though. That's pretty freaking
real good.
That's
Banchero 17 of 31. Like that's well over 50%. That's good
over
too.
50%.
6 of 11 from 3. Yeah.
Cade damn had to play all game. That boy got no blow. Pause.
None. 44 minutes.
That's incredible.
But you know what though? That's one of those like that's your season if you lose. So you know, that's what you train for.
Harris had an appearance, so I know he's like, "Thank you, bro."
Yeah, for real.
He showed up, bro.
From the floor, 23 points. Yeah, for sure.
They needed every bucket.
Every
Single bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Orlando lost this at the free throw line.
Yeah,
16 for 30. That is super poor. Banchero, a huge part of that. 5 for 12.
Mm-hmm.
That man would have had a 50-point game.
Yeah.
A 50-piece would have sent like a 50-piece and sending Detroit home as the 8 seed.
Here we go.
If the refs ain't called 20 fouls a game with SGA, that will be impossible because he only attempts 9. So that's impossible. Be looked at as better than Ant-Man. Really,
SGA is an absolute problem. I mean, Ant-Man is nice too, but I don't think he has quite the skill set. I think he's more athletic and explosive than SGA. But I don't think he's got quite the skill set. I don't think he can do as much in and score in as many ways. Like SGA is real deal, man. Yeah.
Now, who's going to jump over a person?
Right.
It's going to be Anthony Edwards.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Edwards for the bam on somebody.
Yeah.
But Anthony Edwards, he settles for the 3 a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he does settle for the 3 a lot.
Yeah.
SGA is that guy like, hey, 15, 20 feet, bro, everybody lunch meat.
I'm going to kill you.
Everybody lunch meat. You know what I mean? Pick up game 5-on-5. I don't need a 3-point shooter. I need somebody who can get me buckets, right? And Anthony Edwards, he shies away a lot from that.
For sure. For sure. What up, Bruce?
What's going on with y'all boys tonight? How y'all boys feeling, man?
What's up, man?
Feeling like we feeling, brother.
Down when I call Bruce.
Bruce, man, go ahead, man.
Wemby is the best player in the NBA.
Okay.
It's not close. I mean, you know, that SGA shit, they're going to shut that down. That little dribble, push off, get right to the mid-range. That's not going to. It's crazy because it's like, wow, listen, he's a simple fix to shut him down. Just double him.
Okay.
Damn, you're keeping him, huh?
So let me ask you this, and I respect your opinion. I do. Did you see just like the some of the clips that we were playing during this segment?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I say that to say, and I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about, but I say it to say they try to double him, and he splits double teams about as well as anybody in the modern game. Like
Shifting,
he
yeah.
that look easy too.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Like his game is like he's not doing nothing super outrageous that he's so. I'll give it to him. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
The choice to pick the best player, right? What to start the franchise with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Wemby.
That's a very different question.
I was about to say
Very different question.
By the way,
I got a better one. I got a better one. If you was to take everybody, start the NBA over, who's the first pick?
I will pick.
First pick.
Wilt.
Oh,
Wilt.
No, not the NBA history, like right now.
Oh.
Yeah, not in the NBA.
Okay.
What out of question was going to be the first answer? I mean, if you were to take the current NBA right now, send everybody to free agency.
Yeah.
And everybody had the number one pick. Who's the number one pick?
Wemby.
Wembanyama. Second question. If you was to tell me everybody's on the board and there was one person you could trade for, who is that person that can get that you would want to trade?
Ooh. Wemby.
Wembanyama.
I agree, Bruce.
Yeah, I mean, it's Wemby. It's not even close.
On the defensive side of the ball, guys be scared of guys will have a clear lane to the basket
and pull it out.
Him creeping back into the lane, they will dribble the ball out, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like this.
You're 100% right, Bruce.
These guys went at Mutombo.
Yeah.
I haven't seen nobody really try to dunk on Wemby or like any. Well, I did dunk.
Ja did.
No, Zion caught Wemby a few times.
Yeah, Ja did, but it was after the whistle blew.
Push, do nothing but dribble, hero cross, get to that spot, push off, jumper. Every time, like, God damn, it's so simple, but it's unstoppable. As far as like Wemby, he's the best player because of the defensive end, bro. He changes everything on the defensive end. Unless you got a damn jack. Listen, it's looking like it's going to be their year to win it, though. The path is just open and wide up for them. Oh, because they got to pay Minnesota next round, and the VVG co out.
I think they smoke Minnesota.
Yeah, smoke Minnesota. I think they smoke. You don't think they smoke Denver?
Yeah, I think Denver will probably be a gentleman's sweep, but at most 6.
No. I think Denver gets 6 or 7, man. Like that.
You think so? Would have hurt Aaron Gordon?
Oh,
yeah. Aaron Gordon ain't gonna be able to make that.
You got me. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 at most. There you go.
I'm like, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like SGA should not be the MVP this year, but obviously
he should.
Nah.
Yes, he should.
Yeah,
yes,
he's gonna get MVP.
Oh man, this is supposed to be the year Wemby won both, but that's my opinion because they got their number. Don't that count for something? Or don't?
I love Wemby, and I think it does. I think you make a great point. But what's going to happen is you're going to look at SGA out here breaking records. You're going to look at SGA playing with like historic level efficiency. You're going to look at him having the best team in the game. All these things it's real hard to vote against all that. But to your point, I think Wemby has a great argument. So I'm not mad at you for feeling like Wemby should win it. I'm not mad at that at all. So don't take it that way. I'm just saying I think SGA will win. But I wouldn't be mad if Wemby did. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Hey, man, shout out Stephon Castle, man. The kid is a dog.
Facts.
The Spurs got everything they need to win this ring this year. Everything. Veteran mix, young superstars, veterans on the bench, a superstar in De'Aaron Fox who could take over in the fourth quarter. They got everything they need. The right coach with the right temperament, everything, the city, the crowd. That championship lose. Now, if they match up with Boston in the finals, Boston will have to shoot 50. They're going to have to shoot so many threes.
Yeah,
it's going to be a damn obstacle. I can't stand them watch them play. I hope Philadelphia put them out.
Hey, you want to know something, Bruce?
Yeah.
Sometimes I hate watching the Celtics play too, man. Believe me.
And that's been that way since last year.
Yeah,
I've been watching
longer than that.
Another 3. They got 12 threes in the first quarter.
Like, come on,
I'm
man.
like, yeah, they about to have 50 by the end of the game.
Right.
I
think we had a counter at one guy. We're like, there goes 37.
Mhm.
Goes
You know what
38.
behind this more crap, this conspiracy that's going over Boston. They believe that got to shoot all these threes to win a ring.
It's the analytics, but Missoula likes playing that way too. But they did win a ring playing that way, so
They did.
you know,
Who they
You know
beat?
what
Golden
say,
State?
live by
No,
the
not
three,
Golden
count by
State.
the three, brother.
absolutely,
Mavs.
Bruce, absolutely, and I'm with you, bro.
I hate y'all, yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah, they're literally. I mean, he's hanging on it by a thread, man.
Mhm.
SGA is he's one of the most perfect players in the NBA. If you want to talk about perfection, offense, defense, ability to get to the rack, ability to get to the free throw line, quality, efficient, able to read defenses, be a playmaker. He's all that. He's definitely up there with number 2 and number 3 of the person that you want to start the franchise with. But Wemby, it's like, bro,
I'm not mad.
It's like the man changes the entirety of the defense. And that's where teams should start.
Yeah.
If he can change a defense and give me 25, I'll take it. I don't need a 30-point, 40-point getter. He's giving me back 15 to 20 points off defense. That accounts for 45 points. That's what I want. I want him.
No doubt. And what's up, Sneed? There is some truth to that, but they also won Missoula's way shooting a ton of threes. They did. Like we can't discount that part of it. I don't like it, but that was a big part of it as well. But I
want to say they averaged like 44 attempts that year. I think they were the league.
Yeah, and then they averaged like 50 last year. They doubled down on that, and obviously they shot themselves out of the playoffs. Yeah. And then they right back at it this year, shooting a ton of threes. So I mean, that's Missoula believes in that. Sometimes I'm so frustrated. It's like damn near every possession is 5 out. Thank goodness for Jaylen Brown, going to the rim and shooting.
Big range. Shot.
Okay,
come on, Cleveland. Come on, Cleveland.
Who's winning that game, Transform?
118, 111.
Oh, okay. I don't believe
Cleveland said, I need that. Look at Schroeder. Say this would have been a guard that Houston needed right now. That. Bang.
All right. Let's get to the final topic. You want to handle this one, bro?
Oh, they about to scrap.
You want to talk this?
No. You leave this one off. I didn't read the article.
Okay, let me see.
I saw it, but I didn't read the article.
Yeah. I thought I had let me grab the rules.
I can pull it up. I think it was, I had it in my phone. I definitely meant to talk to you about that. Because I saw it on Bleacher Report. Jesus Christ, Blue. You all right over there?
Yeah, Blue. I don't know what's up with her.
That girl got 16 jobs, boy.
Yeah, she is a very sound sleeper, a deep sleeper.
Well, sometimes she be snoring while she awake too. It'd be killing me. She'll be looking at me like, I'm like, are you looking at me? Get up. Get off your stomach. Breathe normally.
Yo, what is that on Prime Video? Is the game on Prime Video?
It's on YouTube TV. The Orlando game was on Prime.
Okay.
League officials informed their 30 top basketball executives this week that new anti-tanking reforms will go into place next season.
Yes.
The reform, which has been called the 3-2-1 lottery, will expand the lottery to 16 teams, flatten odds, and create a relegation zone where the bottom 3 teams will be penalized with fewer lottery balls for the number 1 pick. Under the new system, the lottery will be expanded from 14 to 16 teams to include the loser of the 7th seed versus 8th seed play-in game. Teams that do not qualify for the playoffs or play-in tournament but stay out of regulation zone, designated as spots 4 through 10, would get 3 lottery balls each. Teams with the bottom 3 record would land in the relegation area and would have just 2 lottery balls. Those teams will have a floor of the 12th pick, while the rest of the 13 lottery teams will fall as far as the 16th pick.
Extra restrictions. The proposal also says no team could win the number 1 pick in consecutive years, and no team could land top 5 picks in 3 straight drafts. That's a good thing. That's
a good thing. The Spurs are
also
definitely
limit-
the winners of that.
Yes, and the Cavs. We talked about
And the Cavs. Yeah.
It would also limit future pick protections in the 12 to 15 range, which is another way the league is trying to stop teams from gaming the system through protected pick trading. There is also a sunset clause, meaning the system would expire after the 2029 draft unless a board of governors renews or revises it. You know, Adam Silver in the league, they make things too hard. The simplest way to do this, first of all, get rid of this damn playing tournament crap. But we know what that's about. Because realistically, if you couldn't make the playoffs, you couldn't make the playoffs. You shouldn't get an extra chance to do it, plain and simple. But
Yeah, that's fair.
my thought on how to handle this, and I think I originally heard Mike Greenberg on ESPN say this like 15 or 20 years ago, and it actually made a lot of sense, and I like it. Make it so the first team out of the playoffs gets the number one pick. That way, everybody is fighting all the way till the end to try to make the playoffs, and you have competitive basketball all season long. Nobody wants to not be the first team out, right? Everybody's either trying to get into the playoffs or be the first team out so that you can get the higher pick. That's the best way to do it. Everybody.
So first team eliminated from the postseason gets the number one pick?
Yeah. Like it would be like the whoever would be like right at that ninth seed, that's the first team out, right? So that would be the team that either gets the number one pick or gets more lottery balls in the draft lottery. Either way, the point is,
I can see Adam Silver being an asshole.
I can see it.
We got a play-in tournament for the postseason, right?
Yeah.
See where I'm going? Play for the pick. If you're already eliminated, what are you playing for?
Yeah, okay, that works too.
Right?
That works too.
Now let's see. All right, it ain't gonna be just who the trashest team.
Right.
Who wants it now? Go play for it.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're playing for a spot. You're giving opportunities for the 9th or 10th seed to have an opportunity to play for the postseason.
Right.
Now, if you want to make this a little bit more tricky and get your fandom up, and that now these guys got to play at the end of the season. That's now going to up the fandom for them teams, and they know them players going to have to show up. You can't just sit them now. They can't just rest them now. Right. I think that'll be a good move. Adam Silver is probably going to have to pay me for this one.
Yeah.
So when a Transformer thought of a good idea over there on the Format Podcast, let's go ahead and make a play for the pick tournament.
I tell you what, Transformer, at the end of the day, man, the problem for me is very, very simple. I don't understand why you have so many owners that you know what would fix a lot of this too? Let me step back. What would fix a lot of this is if you did away with revenue sharing, because that would force every owner to be aggressive in trying to field a good competitive team. Because you have some owners, you see it in football too, that just don't care about being good. And they're saying, look, as long as I get my $300-400 million of revenue sharing every year, I'm still eating. Plus my merchandise, my parking, my, whatever I make off game day revenue, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they don't actually care about being good and trying to win a title. So they need to stop that. That's a bad look. So do away with revenue sharing and then incentivize the teams that are most competitive but don't make the playoffs. So I think
that comes with a lot of teams whose owners don't care about basketball.
Then you shouldn't be an owner.
They just care about the team, just making bread.
And you know what, too? Real talk. That could be another thing, right? If you're an owner and you have 5 straight years of a bad team, they should be able to take your team from you because you're hurting the league and you don't care. You just making money off of being an owner. Nah, we don't need that. We need owners that really care about basketball and are making concerted efforts to try to win because that makes the game better. You know?
See, simply hot takes, get it. Top 3 winners, 1, 2, 3 in the draft.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Make them play for it.
Mm-hmm.
You already got the play-in tournament. You already got the in-season tournament. You want to drive the revenue up, don't you, Adam Silver?
Mm-hmm.
I think you do.
Yeah,
so these guys are already eliminated.
Right.
You can start formulating the format and formulating the teams who get to play for the pick. They hold you got the NCAA who have the March Madness tournament. There's a NIT tournament, ain't it?
Yeah.
Not in tournament?
Yeah.
Like, hey, y'all,
they just
right?
expanded the NCAA tournament. You know that, right?
To what? 70-something
76.
teams? 76 teams? That was crazy work. But now these guys get to play a little bit more basketball. What does that do for the NBA? More money. Because now there's a few extra games that these guys got to play.
Sure.
Right? So meanwhile, the playoffs are going on because they do it on March Madness. NIT is on a different channel. It's on ESPN 2, ESPN 3, right. ESPN 2, because now get their revenue up. Because now the play for the pick tournament is going down during the postseason. Adam Silver, that's a win-win.
Yeah.
Now you get competitive basketball. All like the postseason, you still got a lot of competitive basketball.
For sure.
Because these boys gonna have to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So there you go.
Yeah.
Adam Silver, man. I just cut me a check, bro.
I just feel like, man, Adam Silver, he so complicates things and tries to make everything so much more difficult than it needs to be. And it's not that necessary. But, you know, he's a big part of the reason the NBA is in the condition that it's in. And as such, right, he's got to try and fix it now. So
that's true.
Yeah.
And I'll just make it single game elimination too.
Don't have to be that.
It don't need to be long. Single game elimination. What's that? 16 teams that don't make it? No, it's 15. Because you got 8 and 8. That's 16 teams that make it. So that leaves 14 teams. There you go. 7 set. Like you can make that.
People would watch that.
Absolutely.
People would watch that. Yeah.
Now you got extra ticket sales. You got extra revenue. Now, there you go. You want the pick. Them GMs are going to be like, all right, now it's time. Hey, it's win or go home. Make it like the NFL now. Win or go home. Just like you do the play-in tournament. Right? Win or go home. Right. Who want the pick? You're going to have to fight for it. And I'm going to dangle it right there like a ladder match in the WWE.
Right.
Who wants the next Wembanyama? Go get it. Go get it.
Work. No
I
doubt.
like that idea, man. Adam Silver need to cut that check.
All right. Let's take a couple calls on this. And then, wow, this was a quick show, man. This was a quick show, but we got some good topics off. So let's take a couple calls on this. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Give us a call with your thoughts on how the NBA can fix tanking, or if you like the new anti-tanking incentives. I think it was just too much, and I think Transformer had much simpler ideas on how to fix this thing, and they should let us, go work in the front office.
Hey, man. Hey.
Actually, I'd rather work in the NFL, but yeah.
Hey, just cut me wherever the check at. I'm there, bro.
Right.
I feel you. Who cut the biggest check? NFL would have cut me a $10 million check, or the NBA will cut me a $25 million check. Whichever one, I'm taking the $25 million.
All right, man. What up, Nino? What's good, bro?
What up, bro? I got more sort of questions for y'all got.
Sure.
I'm fairly. I go back about 30 years, 20, so 24 I can remember, and taking been around forever. Why do y'all think the urge is so bad now to get rid of tanking? Like they trying to get rid of it altogether, and have they always tried to get rid of it, but it seems like now it's just like a must?
I think that there's always been tanking, but it's even worse now with the advent of load management, which they've tried to fight, right? But they should have fought that from the beginning. Thanks, Pop. But load management makes it so much worse. And now because of more so because of damn near every game is televised, you see it way more when guys don't play. And so it's become a bigger issue, right? When all these games weren't televised the same way and they sat guys for whatever reason, and they didn't tank nearly as much back then, but even when they did and they were sitting guys, you didn't see it the same way that you see it now. So when you see stuff, it's a bigger deal.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense because I was thinking, so you put it in with load management. That's probably got a big part to do with it. So do you all look at it different? Like, say you got an old team like the Spurs, which you barely have anymore. I don't think people really had a problem then when Pop did it because we understood, hey, them guys got a lot of miles on. they trying to compete for a championship. They
Right.
don't need that to be
Right.
for the postseason. It's when you got 25,
Yeah.
26-year-olds doing it. When did that come from?
I have no idea, Nino. I don't.
Who thought that was a good idea?
I think a lot of team doctors, and personally, maybe not even team. I think a lot of owners thought like, I'm paying these guys all this money. I don't want them to get hurt, so so between that and then they got team doctors that were down with it. So that's what I think. I think a lot of owners were down with it.
Or
That's all I had. I was wondering,
nobody want to talk about.
It seems like they just got to get rid of it right now. Like it's a big thing going on. They talking about it everywhere. That's a good perspective there. I appreciate that.
No doubt, Nino.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, man.
Sometimes the quiet
Money
thing
talks.
must be said out loud.
Money talks.
It wasn't until gambling became a big thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that gambling though is real.
These pop-ups start happening.
Yeah, that gambling though is for real, for real.
He got an ass injury. He ain't gonna play today.
You need help, man. You need help.
Toronto trying to close this thing out. Down 5. Cleveland up 125-120 with 18 seconds left. Toronto has the ball. Harden just went 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and we're now at commercial break.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Is chat only by phone? No, you could
call
on your web browser, or you can call.
Yeah. You can call 904-219-8264. If you have something that you want to add to the discussion, you could call us. That's why we do this. That's why we set it up like this. We want to hear from you.
So simply how Tech gets it, man.
Yeah.
Play for 4 through 10. Playoff is void since the play-in tournament is eliminating 7-10 anyway.
Yo, side note, Transform, I gotta tell you, man.
What's up?
As much as I hate your Lakers, I really would like to watch them play more. But these late night games, man.
Welcome to my life.
Look, I try, and then I wake up and the game is over and the TV is watching me. It's rough, man.
I definitely feel like I gotta watch it because Austin Reeves is back.
Oh, that's tonight. He's back.
He plays tonight.
Yeah, this series is over.
So I'm like,
This series is over.
do I want to watch the Lakers in 5 and just make sure we rest up?
This is great though. Now I get to watch y'all, going to the wood chipper.
Hey man, we already overcame one obstacle. All right.
You don't believe you can beat OKC, do you?
We can get one.
Yes, you can.
We may still win, you know what I mean? Luka maybe come back, you know what I mean? Yeah, we can get something, you know what I mean? SGA bang his knee one game, like, all right, I'm gonna go out, you know what I mean? Austin Reeves drops a 40-piece.
Yeah.
It's possible. Still won, man. Maybe in LA. But after that, they'll cook us. They'll cook the rest of them.
Yeah.
All right, Toronto with the ball.
All right, let's finish this game out.
3-point attempt. Nope. They need to hurry up and take a shot. They taking way too long.
Yeah.
And the game's over.
Done, son.
Yep, game's over. And I don't know why they fouled with 2.7 seconds left, down 5. But they're sending former defensive player of the year to the free throw line. But that is ball game. Cleveland will go up 3-2 in this series as it goes to Toronto.
And that's perfect timing to get over to Houston and LA. So we are going to leave it right there, y'all. This was one of our fastest shows. I don't know why, but it was a good show, good pacing. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for those of you who are here in the chat, those of you who called in, those of you who engaged us in the chat, those of you who are watching on replay, appreciate you as well. Enjoy the show. And if you watch a show like this, we know that you talk sports with other people in your orbit. So make sure you share the show with them. Keep in mind, we are trying to make 10,000 subs by the end of the year. And we know we can do it if we get your help. So we're going to leave it right there. Enjoy, be safe. And remember, here on the Format Podcast,
the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, let's
go. Peace.